All right. Can you see the screen?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I can.
Okay. All right, then let's get started. I think I can go ahead. Let me just double check with IT real quick. All right. Well, good evening, Johnny. My name's Josephine, and I'll be your teacher today for this demo.
Okay, hello.
Hi. All right, so today our topic is interviewing. And we're just going to do a couple pages for the demo, so instead of doing the whole class.
Okay,
So let's start off. So first, the first question for interview they're usually going to ask you is to tell me about yourself. So let's go ahead and read the example here first.
okay. I'm an outgoing person who is great with people.
All right. So when they ask you, tell me about yourself, like in this example, is to tell them about your kind of like your personality, right? In this example, they say, I'm an outgoing person. Other examples, you can say like responsible, hardworking, punctual, right? When you're always on time, punctual. So anything to make you sound better.
Okay,
All right. So the next question here is, what is your greatest strength? So let's go ahead and read the example first.
okay. I'm a quick learner.
Yeah. So what is your greatest strength, right? So this is talking about what are you good at. Um, you're a quick learner. Um, Maybe you're good at typing or talking to customers or answering phone calls, right? Tell them what do you think is the best that you're the best at.
Me?
Yeah, what do you think is your greatest strength?
I don't really know.
Well, before an interview, right? These are things you have to think about. So if you don't know now, that's okay. But before your interview, you should always prepare you're ready to answer these types of questions. Because
Okay,
I'll almost always ask you this type of question.
okay.
All right. So next is what is your greatest weakness? So let's read the example first.
I'm not good with numbers.
Good. Um, so your greatest weakness. Now this question is a little bit tricky. Um, you want to tell them what you're not good at, but you also want to make sure that it's not a completely bad thing. So, for example, if I was applying for an accounting job and that has to do with numbers, I
Yeah,
don't want to tell them my weakness is I am not good with numbers
yeah,
because accounting has to do with numbers. But if I was applying for like a marketing or an advertising job, right? This is more with creative, using your imagination, maybe art or words, and you tell them, well, my greatest weakness is I am not good with numbers. They wouldn't really care, right? Because the job doesn't have to do with numbers.
mm,
So you always want to use a weakness that doesn't make you look bad for this position.
okay.
Um, right? Another example could be like, I'm a perfectionist. That means you want everything to be perfect. Sometimes it's bad because you take too much time, but is being perfect a bad thing? Not really,
No,
right?
yeah.
All right. So the next question here is, do you prefer to work alone or with other people? Okay, so let's read this example.
I prefer to work with people.
Good. All right, so this one is just whatever your preference. Right? Do you like to work by yourself or with others? What about you, Johnny? What do you like to do? Do you prefer to work alone or with other people?
I guess, yeah, work with other people, I guess.
Okay, and why? Why would you say work with other people?
Because if I'm work alone, I will feel very bored and not be too interesting into the job. Yeah.
Okay, good. That could be a good reason, right? Because you want to be with people and interact with others.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So any questions on this first page?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So let's do one more page. All right. So the next question here is, why did you leave your last job? And let's take a look at the example.
Okay. Because I wanted to learn new things.
Good. All right. So this is also a time when they ask you why you left your last job, but make sure, right, we don't say anything bad about our last job or your old boss, right? That wouldn't be a good thing to tell your new employer,
Yeah.
right? Because if you leave them, they're gonna say, "What bad things will they say? This person say about me?"
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So you always want to be positive.
Hmm.
All right. So question 6, what did you do at your last job?
I was a receptionist.
Good. Do you know what a receptionist is?
No.
No? All right. So a receptionist is a person that greets people when they enter an office or they pick up the phone call.
Oh,
Um,
I see.
yeah, the
Okay.
person that goes, "Hi, this is Josephine from Jigen. How can I help you?" And
Okay.
maybe they say, "I'm looking for Johnny." The receptionist is the one that goes, "Hold on one moment," and then transfers you to Johnny.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So yeah, here's when you want to tell them not just what your position is. I would also give a little more detail, right? What did you do as a receptionist or marketing or sales or whatever it was? Give a little more detail.
Okay.
All right. And question 7 here. What special skills do you have that would benefit our company? And so let's take a look here.
I can write correspondence and schedule appointments.
Good. Do you know what right correspondence is?
No, not really.
Okay, so correspondence, when you write correspondence, it's kind of like writing emails back and forth between people. So maybe between you and a client or a customer. So
Okay.
when you go back and forth, this kind of conversation through email is correspondence.
Okay.
All right. And so, right, what can you bring to this company that you're applying for? Um, so also saying other good things about yourself. Here's more about skills. So it's more about what can you do. Like I can type really fast.
Yeah.
I can, I don't know, talk to customers, right? Um, any of these. I can do graphic design. So anything, any sorts of these kind of skills.
Okay.
All right. And last question here. What characteristics do you have that would make you a good employee?
I'm an hardworking and dependable.
All right. So here, similar to this first question that in the previous page, right? Tell me about yourself. So here's kind of giving you another chance to say something else that maybe you haven't told the interviewer yet. You want to say more good things about yourself. This is your chance when they ask you about um, what makes you a good employee. All
Okay.
right. So, do you have any questions for me on this page?
Um, Let me think about it. Okay.
Okay.
So if you are interview a company and you don't really know what skills do you have to benefit the company, so
Hmm.
do you have any uh idea what should I say? Like,
Yeah. Yep. So first off, though, in your sentence, right? Make sure you say if you're interviewing for a company.
yeah.
So instead of interview, make sure you say interviewing.
Okay.
Um, all right. And for special skills, so all the questions that we've gone through, these are kind of the questions that a lot of interviewers will ask. So I would think about, before going into an interview, think about yourself and say, what am I good at? Right? Usually we don't like to brag, right? We don't say, I'm the best at this and I'm number one at this.
Yeah.
But at an interview, it's the one time you can say all these good things about yourself in a way.
So brag is okay.
Um,
Not too
how to,
much.
not too much. Yeah,
Okay.
at an interview, if you want to say good things about yourself.
Yep.
You don't want to brag in a way, but if you don't know anything, this is a time for you to think about it.
Yeah.
So, if you were to tell me one thing you're good at, Johnny, what would it be?
Mm, one thing I'm good at.
Or anything?
Like outgoing. I think
Okay,
I can talk
yeah,
with people.
yeah. So if
Yeah.
you say outgoing, a skill would be you can connect with people. You can talk to people. Um, Instead of people, you can say customers or clients, something related to the job,
Okay.
right? So
Okay.
something that you can connect with this interviewer that always goes back to what the job description is
Okay.
about. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
good. All right, any other questions?
Nope. Not for now.
Nope. All right. Well, if there are no other questions, thank you for doing this demo with me. I guess we shall end the demo here now.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.